Hey, how's it going, everybody? Sarasota Tim coming to you from the Crasher here for evening chat. How's it going, everybody? You 177,000 beautiful souls out there. Thanks for watching. Hey, if you're new to my channel, thanks very much for tuning in. If you wouldn't mind giving the video a thumbs up after the video is done, if you genuinely liked it. And if you wouldn't mind, if you do like my video, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Doesn't cost anything. It sounds like it because you're subscribing, but you're literally just following my channel. Go ahead. We're working towards 1 million subscribers to Sarasota Tim. So today is a day of kind of getting back to normal. Oh, let me lean back. I'm so tired. So today was a day that was weird because I just got back into town. I left town. I sought shelter and a safe place to go while this terrible hurricane passed Sarasota. And when I got back this morning, after I made a little video this morning, the rain started. And it was actually more rain than I've seen the entire time before the system went by here and the whole time I was in West Palm Beach. So I was kind of sequestered here into the RV for half the day. So I just turned on Grit TV, watched my Westerns, and had my breakfast, and just sat here and thought my thoughts. And then about, 1 or 2 o'clock, I was really kind of getting tired. I could have used a nap because I got up early. But I didn't. So I said, well, you know what? I was going to go and retrieve the CC Rider, my new Honda Accord I bought. But I didn't want to really get it all messed up. It's been garaged, and this rain, was going on. So about 2 o'clock when the sun started shining, I went out in the Crusher. That's my Toyota Tundra. And I made a video over on the beach, over on Lido Key in the St. Armand Circle to discover all the carnage. And it was just a pure, sad thing to see that place will no longer be for the foreseeable future. It is going to be a ghost town because literally every business was affected and everybody was moving out with U-Hauls, getting what they could salvage. And it's just a terrible, terrible thing that happened. But if you could look at any positive about it, nothing on the other side of the bay, or certainly up near I-75, really I see any damage at all as the storm just kept on going past Sarasota up to the Big Bend where it made landfall. But that storm surge brought water in like we've never seen, and it was terrible. So I went and when the sun came out, and I made that video and I put it up. That was really kind of a downer just seeing all that. So I haven't been in a good mood. And so then I thought, well, the sun's out. Let me go get the CC Rider and get it out of the garage and bring it home. And I went to the car wash and I made a video about it and I just didn't post it. Then I went over to Bayfront Park at Marina Jacks, and I didn't see too much damage there, but Bayfront Park was closed down. And as you guys all know, I'm sitting here alone now too. So without a soundboard or someone to, kind of discuss, which is healthy and therapeutic, things that are going on in my mind and in my heart, I'm just kind of dealing with it on my own, talking to God about it, praying about it. And I'm not depressed or anything like that. It's just that it's just a kind of a weird day. And so here I am making evening chat for you guys to talk to you, because I guess I'll just open up to you a little bit. and that's what we're doing here. But I did read a lot of comments today because I had time, not making videos. I didn't go around trying to interview people about anything, because people are also in a funk because of what just happened. And even the people that didn't receive any damage, they witnessed it and they were here, and they know about those that did get the damage here in our community. So it's just a weird day. It's not really to get out and bother anybody, talk to people about anything. Just let everybody heal and deal with it. And tomorrow is another day. We're very resilient, and that's the way the world is today. It goes along so fast, and new things will distract us. We'll turn on that TV. We'll look at our phones. Something in our family will happen. Out at work, something is going to absolutely distract you by tomorrow to get right back to whining, moaning, complaining, or rejoicing and being positive and loving. You're going to be doing one or the other, but it's going to be back to basically business as usual until the next big thing. So we'll try to pick up the pieces tomorrow and get back on track and keep a positive attitude, at least on my part, and those that I can come in contact with. I will definitely try to lift up spirits and do what I can to make people happy and to smile at them and be friendly with them and that kind of thing. And so I hope you'll do the same thing. And then, tomorrow morning we'll have our coffee, and I got a feeling it's going to be pretty good coffee. What do you think? And tonight I told you guys I've been buying this Arnold bread. They didn't have the rye, the seedless rye I bought the other day. I bought something that did have seeds in it. I was worried about the diverticulitis thing, but I don't know if I actually had that. There was some kind of pain I had. I took an antibiotic. I'm better. I've been blessed my entire life with health. So I went to the gym today. Forgot to mention that. When the sun came out, before I went and picked up the CC Rider, I went to the gym, and I figured I needed to do that and get a lot of this stress out of me. So I hit the push-ups, the pull-ups, the triceps, the biceps, the chest exercises, the shoulder exercises, all the upper body stuff that I do basically routinely over and over that I like to do. And that was good. And that was a self-esteem builder. That's another good thing to do when you're in the funk and you're feeling a little negative or down or things are on your mind. Take yourself a good walk, maybe a run or a brisk walk, or go to the gym, get on the treadmill, pick up the Bible, listen to something positive on YouTube. How about some happy music? No love songs or sad songs or things like that, but get your mind going again. And unfortunately, life is how we think. And like the Bible says, a man is how he thinketh. So as you think, so are you. So try to remember that and think positive things. So I watched a few things today. I went to the gym, like I say, and I'm feeling pretty good. Good enough to where I said, let's do evening chat for everybody, say hello and check in. And I want to ask you, I don't have any travel plans, but I want to. I don't need to, but I want to. I haven't golfed. Either weather, hurricane, heat, rain, or doctor appointment or something has kept putting a roadblock up from me, mainly the heat too, of just getting out and playing some golf. I got that new tripod that I can just stand up real easy and move around with me. I was going to video some of it for you. I know a lot of you are really, you really enjoy my golf videos, and others are like, please don't golf. But what is it that I need to do? Do I need to go up to the villages? Well, I was going to go to Clearwater the other day, Sanibel Island, Key West, or the Keys in general. Well, forget all that right now, because all those water areas and the coastal areas for the foreseeable future either going to be closed, or you'll be in the way of them trying to clean it up, or whatever. But I doubt that those are areas that are worth, they don't bring any beauty and excitement right now, especially right now. Maybe in a couple of weeks or something like that, a lot can be done. they get pretty quick and busy on the cleanup. I do want to travel with the camper. I do want to travel with the Honda. I want to go off and far away, maybe the Apple Festival again next month in October, and see the fall leaf changes, see my daughter. Just different ideas I've got. But what I'm trying to say is I'm in a crossroads in life. Something is going to happen, something about happened, and then we kind of went back in time, and now we're back to developing this new life again, and it's just very odd. I don't regret anything that's happened with the going and the coming and the going and the back and forth, because I know there's always a good reason for it. And there may be another going and coming and a going and a back and a forth. Never say never, folks. And besides that, you can't believe a damn thing I say. But I am glad that I returned to Florida. Even though I complain about it, the heat, and we have the hurricanes and all that, I'm glad I'm here. I have family, connections, I have good insurance, I have the beaches, I have the life that I only know. Now, I'm a chameleon. I can live anywhere. I can be a cowboy in South Dakota, Wyoming. I can be a cowboy in Arizona. I can even try being a Yankee up in New York. Who knows? I got a friend of mine that's a subscriber in Massachusetts who wants me to visit up there. Again, I've never been north of North Carolina. And so lots of things on the bucket list that I'm just going to be basically, not to make this a religious video, but I'm going to be praying about it. For God to direct me in the direction He wants me to go. Who I want to be with, who I will not want to be with, who I want to visit, who I don't want to visit, where I'm going to live, where I'm not going to live, what I'm going to drive and travel in, and what I'm not going to drive and travel in. Lots of options, lots of debate. And if you want to make God laugh, just tell Him what your plans are. Just, put in your heart what you would like to do, and I think God will create even a better, He'll mold it and change it and add a little bit to it and make it even better than you could possibly have imagined. Now, I say all that, and maybe I sound a little wishy-washy or kind of confused, but I'm not. Because one thing I know about my life, and I wouldn't change it for anything. I've had a much different life than a lot of people. I'm sure a lot of people have also had a similar life that I've had. But I'm not part of the masses. My life has been kind of different. But I always say this story. Each and every year, ever since I got out of the car business 35 years ago, 36 years ago, is the last time I was in the car business, my life has gone up, 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 each and every year. Even if the graph only shows a little bit, and during the year there might have been a few little, peaks and valleys, but at the end of the year, every year, my life has improved. And I don't mean financially only. That, yes, but also health-wise, knowledge, my faith. I've had some setbacks in health, but my health is pretty good. And knowledge, my social life, my friendships, my strength, my mental power, pretty much any category you can imagine, I wouldn't change anything. And while I've made some mistakes and some regrets, if I had to change my life to erase one of those, I wouldn't do it. I really wouldn't do it. Because when I look in hindsight, I can only hope that this year, and every year seems like, how can it be any better? Look at all this mountain of problems that we have, or appears to be problems, with the economy, and we're in an election year, and relationships, and with my eyes and some other health issues going on. I did have the little thing with my, what I thought was diverticulitis or something. That was knocked out pretty quickly. I'm not all down in the mouth and doom and gloom regarding my personal life. My finances are right up there. I'm not wealthy, but I'm not hurting. One thing I got, plenty of money. And, you can't believe a damn thing I say, but life is good. And, you can turn on the TV and you can watch even YouTube videos about real estate and the stock market and the economy and what's going to happen to our country and wars. And while a lot of this is absolutely evident and happening right now, wars, high prices, me personally, I'm finding my way through it. And that's not to, brag or say I don't feel for people that are having a problem buying food or paying their rent this month or living on credit cards, because believe me, I am a huge advocate on wanting to get this country back on track, because when everybody else is doing good, we do even better. So even if you're getting by like I am, I'm getting by. I'm finding my way through. I haven't had a problem paying my rent. I haven't had a problem feeding my mouth. I haven't had a problem going and doing reasonable things that I want to do. Buy a shirt, take a cruise. So I'm very blessed in that respect. But that doesn't mean that I don't care about people that don't have enough, because what's happened, this grand reset, this pandemic, this inflation, this craziness that's going on, needs to stop. It needs to change. It can't be sustained. It cannot keep going, because eventually I'll draw down all my money, and the people that aren't doing well, that I depend on, people you depend on, your customers, your wealth will draw down, and everybody will come down. And we don't want that. We want to lift everybody up. When we all do good, we all do good. When some of us are doing bad, it eventually will affect us all. And, it's a lag effect. So, that's all I want to say about that. But I can tell you, without getting into politics and into my opinion about who's running and what needs to happen, I can just tell you change needs to happen. Change has got to come. And not, definitely not some of these changes that they're talking about. What's that going to do for you? I mean, not everything they're saying, but some of these wild, outlandish things they're talking about are just like, what? So, and it's really hard, when things get so concerning regarding our country and what's going on, and I have to bite my lip. It's like somebody running for president. They say things, they step on their foot, they put their foot in their mouth, and they offend half of the people that were looking at them. And why would you do that? Why can't you just try to appease everyone? Speak the everyone language. Don't take a side. Don't offend one group or another. Do what's best for everybody as a whole. And I don't mean those crazy things that they say are for the best for this country, because they're not. We know they're not. We know what works and what worked for decades and decades since our economy was the best in this world. And now we're almost like second string to other world economies. So that's embarrassing. So something has to change. What do you want to see change? What is it? You know, that's what I'm going to go out and ask people next time I do a video. I'm going to ask people, what would you want? What changes would you like to see made by whoever wins the election? What's important to you? And we're gonna get a straw poll going, and we're gonna find out what people actually want. Because if they listen to us, maybe they'd do it and they could stay in office and get, you know, high ratings. But they seem to be just saying and doing whatever they want, or not saying. And we're just guessing here, and we don't know. Or we're led to believe one thing. And that's just, it's so frustrating. So anyway, folks, let's moving on. Evening Chat has gone on long enough, and we've talked about a few different things. Tomorrow's another day, and it's going to be a great day. And you're going to wake up, you're going to make your bed first, then you're going to have the best cup of coffee you ever drank in your life, and then we're going to have a video, and we're going to crush it.